confirmation difference between the Shire and the Clydesdale. Shires are generally a bit deeper in the body, deeper in the barrel, not quite so much daylight onto the left. Never done anything, so all the education is what we have done. So we normally tick the boxes while they go out, they do in-hand shows to start with, like you see Flynn do. And then you start them off in a smaller set of harness like the one Fox is wearing, so it's a basic set, not too much jumping around.
If you look down inside the back wheel as that engine comes round past you, you can see the spring down under the back of the engine. So we'll just let these last couple of miniature engines join the lineup. Interesting commentary point, the sound of the ground overbinding the tractor section. So check your pockets. If you've misplaced your mobile phone, come down and have a word with us at the commentary point. If you can identify it, we can let you have it back. Another barrel, like being back at Wheaton, barrel after barrel. This is a single-cylinder agricultural engine known as the Pride of Marston, after the village it worked in commercially from its first owner. It worked for the Sheldrake family as well of Wyndham in Norfolk. It spent a number of years in preservation on the Isle of Wight before purchased by the present owners, the Vickery family, who've carried out a good deal of restoration work to the final condition. You see here the classic line there of an agricultural engine, single cylinder, would have been used for threshing, baling, wood sawing, anything on the belt. An interesting little point on this engine, if you look down between front wheels, it's actually fitted with a round front axle. This was a bit of a whim that Burrells went on for a certain period of their production. So our first roller in the parade actually joined us earlier for our church service as well. Jack Brown's lovely compound Aveling. Now Aveling and Porter built more steamrollers than every other manufacturer put together. It is not at all unusual for a local authority to buy 10 or a dozen of these at a time. This is a compound roller that uses the steam twice for greater efficiency, and it's fitted with a scarifier. So as it comes out, this apparatus down on the rear wheel here, the windy wheel on it, is what's known as a scarifier. Put some metal tines in there, wind that wheel down, the tines go into the road and rip up the road surface. You might think tearing up the road surface is not such a good idea. And of course in the days before tarmac, when roads were made of hogging, they only washed in with water, the wheels of the traffic soon break the road surface up. You scarified it with your steamroller, then as you were the roller driver, you just stood on the roller while left the mortals with brakes, levelled the ground, and then you rolled it back and you carried out the whole job in one machine. And that was how roads were made until the advent of tarmac macadams. The lovely Fowler agricultural engine coming in now. So we've seen the Pride of Marston there. Our example, we've had Monty, the Marshall, and this was the effort of Fowlers from Leeds. Another single cylinder engine, this one. Not one I've seen before, known as the Try the Right Way if you set it up properly. Avelings for a time went into piston valve, where if you like the valve is the piston shape, a smaller version of the main piston. They were very, very good when they were new, but they were susceptible to wear, and when they got worn they used more water and wanted more steam to move the valve. Very nicely presented roller, this one, 3/4 length cab. Straw. Another 5-horse barrel now on an interesting engine. This is Morning Glory, and it's a 3-speed engine, so it'll travel quite nicely on the road, 9 or 10 mile an hour. Fitted with belly tanks as well. An ordinary agricultural engine, you might get 10 or a dozen miles on the water in the tender before you have to stop. You can nearly double your range with a belly tank on the front. In early preservation, the engine was owned by Brian Pitts from Hawley in Surrey, and he rallied it all over the country, including the early Rainham rallies near Fakenham in Norfolk, always travelling under his own steam. It then went to ground for a few years before re-emerging, and that one's owned by Dave Them. Now we've got our Marshall. No, we haven't. Northampton County Borough decided that they were going to stick with local suppliers, and they supported local business and bought an auction roller. Lovely to see it here. It's been subjected to an extensive rebuild and a new boiler, and it's also fitted with a lovely set of lamps so you can go rolling in the dark. You see a lot of these engines are fitted with lamps, so they were quite hot on the restrictions. You've got to have your lights on after lighting at times, even if they were only little oil lamps, so you couldn't see where you were going or what you were doing. Jeff Mills Award for Best in Show. Lovely silver tankard there. Jeff was a very good friend to the organisers of this show and was an avid collector of vintage tractors and steam engines. Sadly, Jeff passed away recently and is a sad loss to the preservation movement. This year, the award is being presented by Edward, Jeff's son, and Jeff's wife Carolyn. And we're very pleased to say that this year the Jeff Mills Award for Best in Show is going to the Burrell Road Locomotive Dorothy. Will be the 2 5-horse Burrells, the 2 red ones. The green one is 5-horse as well, of course. You've got Dorothy over there, the last Burrell Road locomotive built. Okay, so we've got our first 2 takers for our first race of the afternoon. 2 fine Burrell engines. From where I'm standing, Harry's got an advantage exactly the length of the dynamo bracket. We'll pretend that's not there. So all eyes on the starter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Busy Bee's off to a very good start. I think Dorothy's ahead now. Who's got the advantage of the hill down the arena? They come back this side of the cone. They weren't much in that. Now all they've got to do is come back up here. Without running over the cone or any commentators. Well, Dorothy's definitely ahead there. Goes to show the Garrett beat the Burrell. Okay, we're ready for our second race. Roy's ready to start you off on my count. I could be really being a start of 3 this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Monty's off to a good start. Obviously the Burrell started a little bit farther back. I think Scott's out for blood. He's representing the entire reputation of the county of Norfolk. That's it. He's used to not having to steer, but he's got Adam to steer, so that's good. So Monty's already on the way back up the field. Morning Glory's made it to the far end. I think it's hardly what you'd call a photo finish, is it? And for his next trick, I think Scott ought to do it with a threshing tackle on the back. Whoa. Just like that. Whoever thought we'd see a Marshall beat a Burrell? I set all my release systems on end, that is. Countdown for 3, I'll keep it simple because it's Sunday afternoon. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!